Good evening, friends. My name is Terra Shadows, here with episode number 71 of Terra Talk Shop. Without further ado, I do not have a supporter creator code, so if you would like, you could use the code on screen. That is code RAGEQUITGOD. You could also use code QUANTUMCAMPER. That is code QUANTUMCAMPER. You could also use code BIGCRAIGD. That is code BIGCRAIGD. And you could also use code HAPPYHAPPYGAL. That is code HAPPYHAPPYGAL. Without further ado, let's get into the Fortnite item shop. Off the top here, we have the KIZUNAAI bundle. So you have the reactivity on and the reactivity off. The KIZUNAAI's wings. This is I, not AI, like artificial intelligence. It's not that. Reactivity on, reactivity off. You have the jersey KIZUNAAI outfit. The Chibi Ichan back bling. So you have reactivity on, reactivity off. Hello Morning emote. The Wrapped in Eye gun wrap. The Hello Morning jam track. The lovely Kizuna guitar. The Voice of Love microphone. The It's KIZUNAAI loading screen. Ironically, the only things that are labeled icon series for some reason is her guitar and microphone and her emote, but everything else doesn't have icon on it. Even if you click into it, it still doesn't say icon. So, love the fact that that is still a problem that we're having, where they still have yet to fix that problem of things that are supposed to be icon being labeled as icon and vice versa. But anyway, Kizuna rotates out January 26th. Of course, we have today's bestsellers. The KIZUNAAI bundle, KIZUNAAI by herself. The jersey, KIZUNAAI. The Hello Morning emote, Panda Team Leader, Zadie, KIZUNAAI's wings. I'm gonna have myself a time bundle, Fiona and Cake bundle, and Ice King and Lemon Grab bundle. Speaking of Fiona and Cake and Ice King and Lemon Grab, they rotate out January 22nd. The Adidas Anthony Edwards Too Low Acid Orange kicks. These are new. The Blockade Runner is back again with the Angled Intercept back bling. The Air Jordan 3 Retro Varsity Royale. So these and the Adidas Anthony Edwards are new kicks, as you can see. The Ageless Explorer with the Illuminator of the Ice back bling. One day I want to get this kick because it's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. The Puma MBO. Oh, sorry. Those four up there rotate out January 23rd. The Puma MBO5 World Tour Sunstruck / Pure Magenta. Aerobic Assassin, Jet, and the Broken Heart Slicer rotate out January 20th. The Spike Sidekick, Duke, the Flopstick Sidekick, and Fish Stick rotate out January 19th. The Calicool Boots, Kate Meowdy, Handy Cats Tools, and the Starry Eyed Kate gun wrap rotate out next item shop rotation. We have the South Park Gonna Have Myself a Time bundle that rotates out February 5th. As does Towley, of course. Mona Lisa, Take It Slow, Shake and Split, Tootsie Slide, Options, New Woman, Moon Gazer, and Survivor Salt rotate out January 18th. The Kaiju number 8 bundle rotates out January 18th. We have the Swamp Slicer, which obviously would go with Swamp Stalker. And then Zadie. Did these belong to Zadie? Metal Mask. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we have Zadie. You have the Default, the Arctic, and the Jungle edit styles with the Spiked Mace, with the matching edit styles, Arctic and Jungle. The Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 X Fortnite Victory Crown Black, Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic, Crocs Classic Clog White, and Nike Air sorry, I keep doing that. Baltoro kicks rotate out January 19th. Mecha Strike Defender, which appears to be, I was gonna say, it appears to be like another one of those 7 henchmen, but no, not even. So that's very interesting. So you have the mask off. Well, I guess it still could have. I don't know. Hold on 1 second. Where are you? Oh, for the love of God. There he is. I'm stupid. Wonder if we're getting a new skin of him. Because I know he's coming back, but I wonder if he's getting a new skin. I didn't mean to do that. Cool. Oh, Chapter 3, Season 1. Okay. Ignore all the loadouts. Ignore all the loadouts. Where the hell is Chica? I just passed her, son of a bitch. There we go. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Oh, my Lanta. Hush. Thank you. My apologies. I will not do that again. But yeah, no. She could still be one of the henchmen. Not gonna. It's Chapter 3, Season 2. They were still there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I wasn't. I played Chapter 3, Season 1 and then kind of dipped off of Fortnite. Like I say, I'm OG and new gen all at the same time because I started playing Chapter 1, Season 7. I don't care if you consider that OG or not. Most people started playing Chapter 1, Season 7, so... so yeah, I'm OG / not OG at the same time. Because then I only started taking this game seriously November 2024. So that's why I say I'm old gen and new gen. Which is why I have the fucking foundation. Even though he's Chapter 3. But anyway. That was a bad example. Whatever. Mecha Strike Defender and Mecha Strike Sentinel. Armor color, you have the so the regular is Mecha Strike Enforcer. Hold it. So Sentinel. Oh, okay, that's just helmet on, helmet off. Okay, that's regular. And you got Mecha Strike Gunner. The kind of like afro look to it. Afro, really? Mohawk, that's what I wanted to say. He's like cat ears. The Mecha Strike Aviator, which I think I like that one. Ooh, I like this one too. It's like a fox looking. The Mecha Strike Engineer. I think this might be my favorite though. Ooh, there's a built-in emote. The battle stances. That was dope. I like that. 1400. That is such a weird one. Weirdly priced, but it's probably just a built-in emote. But Spire Immortal. One of these days, I want this skin. This skin is dope. Look at this thing. You can't tell me this thing isn't sick. First of all, it's gnar as all hell. It's gnarly as fuck. But it's also just so damn cool. Like, you can't tell me this shit's not cool. I could see fighting this in Elden Ring type shit. Like, and then the Spire's Torch. Okay, I'm just immediately reminded of Godzilla, and I'm not a big fan of that. But anyway, Ragsy, this was the skin I was talking about that goes with Bash. So, you have the default, the jacket, the glow jacket, Ragsy Bear, and then vested. I thought this went with Bash, but maybe I'm wrong. I still think it goes with Bash. It's probably the edit style I'd run. Yeah. Maybe vested? Yeah, probably vested. With the Heartless backbling. Panda team leader. Just regular team leader, but white and black. I don't think the green or the eyes are different colors too. I just now noticed the nose is shaped like a heart. That's sad. I just now noticed that. And then, of course, one of 2 cuddle teams that can take their helmets off or heads off, whatever you want to call it. The other one is the 4th of July one that I cannot remember its name off the top of my head. And of course, the bamboo backbling, the wasp glider, the chained cleaver, pretty cool. The Oh, Jesus. Scalaxis? So I'm going to go with Scalaxis. The Spinal Blade Backling. When did this come out? Chapter 2, Season 1. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, if you had the dual serpents emote, there you go. There's a skin for you there. Spinal Blade, of course, like I said. And then the Boneless emote. These rotate out the 19th, the kicks. Okay, yeah, so the only thing... Okay, so yeah, minus these kicks that rotate out the 19th, from Swamp Slicer down to Boneless rotate out the 17th. Oh, and then as does Windwalker Echo and Twin Echo, which were here yesterday. Aerial Assault 1, Aerial Assault Trooper, or they returned yesterday. Aerial Assault 1, Aerial Assault Trooper, Renegade Raider, and Raider's Revenge rotate out January 31st. 28 Years Later bundle rotates out January 22nd, aka Years of Rage bundle. Then of course we have the lovely jam tracks. Coming in new, we have Future Bass by KIZUNAAI and Mirai by KIZUNAAI. Rotating out, however, is Mambo No. 5, A Little Bit Of by Lou Bega, So What by Pink, and Chihiro by Billie Eilish. Yes, I know I don't have this yet. I will buy it eventually. One of the I still need to get. I forgot to buy the rest of Red Roots bundle last time it was here. Just slipped my mind. Sorry, my phone almost fell on the floor. I just caught it. So yeah. Returning the Nissan Skyline GTR Godzilla X Kong bundle. So you have the Godzilla decal, the Kong decal, the Godzilla Evolved, which I think is the way better decal. Holy shit, that's cool. Mecha Godzilla, the Lack of Fire. Oh. Yeah, no, this is still the best one. This one's still the best one. Do the thing. Yeah. That's cool as shit. And then, of course, the Nissan Skyline GTR R32 by itself. The Godzilla wheels, which are dope as hell. The Monarch Tech wheels, which are not as cool as hell as these. Oh, these on Nick's car kind of look sick. They kind of look sick. And then the Nissan Skyline GTR R32 wheels rotate out January 22nd, that whole bundle. Because that goes with that, of course. The AC Milan X Puma X Off-White rotates out January 18th. The Dystro bundle rotates out January 20th. The Die Packet Boost, this is brand new. The Chakram, or Chakram, I think it's Chakram though, wheels, and the, oh my god, Disco Q? The Q? Disc? Should call it the Disco Trail. I'm not even gonna keep trying. The Disco Trail. So Die Packet Boost, Chakram wheels, and the Disco Trail rotate out January 23rd. The World Tour bundle, aka Bruno Mars, rotates out next item shop rotation. Lisa rotates out February 4th. And then, of course, we have special offers and bundles and Fortnite crew and passes. And somewhere I had it, and I have seemed to have misplaced it. That is really unfortunate because oh, here we go. I found it. It fell on the floor. My apologies. Okay, where are we? Okay, tomorrow, January 17th, we are getting the Fashion Elite Scully skin. That is the reskin of the one Scully skin. I think there's like one or two other ones. And then January 18th, Sunday, January 18th, that shop got leaked, and I only wrote down the highlights. So DC's Teen Titans is returning, which of course is just Beast Boy, Starfire, and Cyborg. The Ram 1500 the Ram 1500 RHO truck, and then the Academy Champions all return Sunday, January 18th. And then Monday, January 19th, that shop also got leaked. And the highlights of that is the Little Raptor sidekick, and Binding of Isaac is also returning. And then Wednesday, January 21st, is going to be the return of Darkfire and Deep Freeze. And then we'll hopefully figure out what's dropping for the 22nd. And then the update, of course, happens at 4 a.m. on the 22nd, or at least unless they change the time. But most, if not all, updates are usually happening at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, that has been Terra Talk Shop episode number 71. If you would like, please hit the bell icon down below so you can be notified every time I upload a Fortnite item shop video, which has been daily. So, comment, like, subscribe, and to everybody out there, have